everyone. I know it's been such a long time. Well, thank you for clicking on my video and welcome. My name is Aaliyah and I share my life, and I guess sometimes I share my life, but I started sharing my monthly goals with you all and I dropped the ball. I didn't drop the ball on my goals necessarily, but I definitely dropped the ball on making YouTube videos and doing this. Life just got really busy. So I can't remember if I made a video. I should have checked before I came on, but I literally just got finished working out and I said I have to just come on quickly and make the video before I decide to eat. And actually, yeah, you know what? I don't think I made March goals because I was writing my goals. I have February goals. So February goals are here, and I was supposed to stick to my Fly Lady plan, just the weekly portion of it. If you are familiar with Fly Lady, then she has then you know about the weekly plan that she has, and I am not that consistent with that weekly plan, and I really, really want to be. So that was my goal for February. Also, I wanted to get 10,500 steps in every day. I wanted to be dedicated to my morning devotions, and I wanted to make 10 YouTube videos, which I did not do. So what did I do? Morning devotions were pretty consistent for the month of February, and the steps were pretty consistent as well. Fly Lady plan, not consistent. Obviously, YouTube was not consistent. I mentally made March goals, but I did not write them down. And so it was basically a repeat of February's goals, which it's the end of February. It is no, it's not February. It's not the end of February. It's the end of March. I only have one cup of coffee. I need another cup, apparently. So March goals, was basically going to implement February's goals, the goals that I really struggle with. And so that was YouTube, and that was Fly Lady. So that didn't happen. We're at March 26th, and this is my first video in, I guess, a month. So, but that's okay. I'm here now. I am wanting to get back into the groove of things. So here we are. What has been going on? Wow. One of the big things that happened was, not really that big, but a mouse was in my house. And you guys, like, we don't typically get mice, but like field mice. But every once in a while, maybe like once every couple of years, I'll catch a mouse on a mouse trap. I'll see some mouse droppings. It's not that often, honestly. But this time, I neglected my garage. And when I went to go clean it up, I noticed a lot of mouse droppings. And so, as you could imagine, I'm in there, I'm cleaning, whatever, and that just took up a lot of my time. And I guess I disturbed its routine, its flow, because it made its way up the stairs into my kitchen. And so that was a whole thing. Then it made its way up to my bedroom. Oh my gosh, the mouse was in my room. It was in my room. I saw it. It actually ran across my feet. It was crazy. That's never happened to me before. As you can imagine, that was just an ordeal. Like, I basically lost sleep. I was up all night watching the door. I mean, it was crazy. And that lasted about, I want to say 2 weeks. That was quite a bit. And it really just affected my whole routine because I was up all night. Like, there were days where I just didn't sleep, and I took naps in the afternoon when I could, because then I had to teach during the day. So it was crazy. So I just knew that I wasn't going to be able to make any videos. I just didn't have any time to do that. But we did catch the mouse. We caught him. I caught him, because this place was covered in mouse traps. I had mouse traps all over the place in my house, and so we did eventually catch the mouse. I hadn't seen any mouse droppings like prior to my knowledge of me catching it. So when I started kind of moving the mouse traps like out of the upstairs living areas and bringing them down to the garage, cleaning out the garage, and there I saw the mouse. And it wasn't that long because I didn't smell it or anything. You know how when it's been there a while, you smell it, but I didn't smell it. And so I must have caught it like, I caught it. That's all that matters. So I'm not going to go into the whole thing of, because that was crazy. At least for me it was. And everyone was stepping in the mouse, everyone was stepping on the mouse traps but the mouse, like upstairs in the house. So I just felt violated. So anyway, off of that, fitness-wise, things have been going good. I finally got below 180. So now I am working hard not to get to 180 again. It's been tough. My weight does fluctuate. You know, I give myself 5 pounds. But it's nice because I am losing it at a good pace, I feel like, because I'm maintaining it. So right now this morning, I'm 179.4. I officially weigh in on Sunday, so that's tomorrow. So I'm just watching what I eat, being mindful. I try to stick to a 1,500 calorie daily calorie count. And for the most part, I do count my calories. I've been counting them for a while now, so some days when I don't count or I didn't start counting, I kind of know what's what. I do still weigh things just to keep myself accountable, and it's been tough, but I have been able to do it. So yeah, I am getting in my steps. I'm closing my rings. So the Apple Watch has been the biggest help in my weight loss journey. Since I got it sometime in December, I have been really challenging myself to close my rings each and every day. It is a little obsessive. It can be a little obsessive, and that's my personality. I tend to get obsessed about things, and so right now it's about the rings. So I have my sister, she closes rings with me, and I have another friend that closes rings with me, and so that's been nice to have some people, you know, kind of like feeding off each other's energy. But for the most part, as you know, I think I've mentioned this before, I rely on myself to motivate myself, because people live their lives and I can't look to people for motivation. So I do kind of work it up myself, and the watch does help with that, and I'm just happy that I have it. So right now my calorie count on my watch, so my move goals are 900 calories. I do a 45, and this is daily, 45-minute workout and a 12-hour stand. I typically go over the 12-hour stand. Saturdays is a little bit tougher because I start my day a little bit later, and then I'm like working really hard to make sure I close my rings. So the other thing is, I was doing Caroline like every day, but once I started focusing on closing my rings, I couldn't do Caroline anymore. I started doing workouts by ZZ. I'll link her below. Love her walking videos, her running videos, and I am always able to meet my step count, exceed my step count, and exceed my move goal ring. So that's been good. But I miss Caroline. I enjoy her workout. So typically Saturday I will do because her workout's about 40 minutes, so I'll do that, and then I'll pick like maybe 2 days out the week to do a Caroline video and include a workouts by ZZ. So sometimes I'm working out twice a day, and I just kind of fit it in. So we're moving into April. So April, I have my goals. I definitely want to continue to lose weight, continue to move downward on the scale, and, you know, continue what I'm doing. But mainly I'm going to be focusing on Fly Lady. Okay, I am a believer in Fly Lady. When I work the program, when I work the system, it works and it's fabulous and I love it. And so I'm not quitting on Fly Lady. Right now, I guess I will be considered, they call you fly babies. I'm a fly baby. One day I'll be a fly lady. But yeah, and I'm excited about making videos again. The mouse is out. And I'm starting to get into my routine again. So yeah. So I just wanted to pop one real quick. Hopefully that wasn't too long and all over the place. And yeah, so I am going to eat something. I'm hungry. It is, what time is it? It's 10:40. And I guess that's all I really want to say. Oh, the other thing is, I know this is going to sound absolutely crazy, but I tried to do a video, or I did do a video on like reaction to a sermon, right? I did a Paula White video, and I realized like after doing that, I really enjoyed doing that. I really enjoy watching that kind of content. And I have my thoughts and my opinions too on that type of stuff, and so I wanted to share it. But I felt like I wanted to just separate that from this channel. So I am going to be starting another YouTube channel, and just so I can keep the content separate, because I am planning on doing some homeschool videos again in the future, and it just seemed like that needed to be its own thing, where this can just be my life, what I'm doing, update you guys, and then the other one is more of that kind of content. So I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully it won't be a month. I'll be back. I will be back. All right, guys. Bye.